What's going on, everybody? James here, and we're going to react to this video I just found, just popped up. Bigfoot footage so clear, it'll blow your mind. So let's get straight into this and check it out.
Hello everyone, I'm Max, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. Brand new Bigfoot footage that's shocking the world.
That's cheesy.
Today we take a look at new Bigfoot footage and sightings coming from Ohio, Connecticut, and many other places with very convincing evidence. From HD Sasquatch trail camera videos to Bigfoot hunting clips and so much more. Also stay tuned for a crazy nature clip at the end of this video. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. So grab your I Found Bigfoot coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we dive into the best new and clear Bigfoot footage of 2026. Alright, really quick, here are today's channel member shoutouts. Today we have Joanne Bale 5718. She spotted the huge creature outside of one of their windows. They all gathered around and watched and filmed.
Where is it? It's coming.
First thing I'm noticing right off the bat, watch the head of this thing. It's leaning forward the whole time. It doesn't move. My first instinct right off the bat is that it's a human in an oversized outfit whose head is up here and it just stays in one position.
Down and watched and filmed.
Where is it?
It's forward. It's still forward. It's still forward. It's still forward. Look at it. It's just like, yeah, no.
I'll say they went too fast. I didn't catch him this time.
Of course, they have to shoot it the
The way
crappiest
this
way
beast
possible.
moves is telling enough, I think.
Yeah, telling enough that it's fake. The head doesn't move. Come on now.
It moves unnaturally quick and kind of jerky movements, not like any living being we've ever seen.
Yeah, it looks like an uncomfortable person in a freaking heavy-ass outfit. It clearly has no control, no control over its own body. Like, there's no oomph to it.
Hunched down by the rocks, then it quickly stands up, walks a few feet, then hunches down again. Then it raises up and walks away with its arms swinging, a patty-style stride.
Nah.
Then it hunches down one final time and takes off quickly.
Notice the head's still at that same angle.
The man filming tries to keep up with it, but completely loses it.
So you're telling me the head, he doesn't move, doesn't raise it, nothing. The head's just affixed in one position on a real Bigfoot? No. Come on now. You can do better fakes than
What's
this.
surprising is the family remains calm, seeming like they have had plenty of encounters like this before on their property.
Yeah, they're calm because they know what the hell they're doing.
Now, Connecticut isn't usually the first state that comes to mind when people think about Bigfoot, but it has developed its own collection of sightings and local legends.
Look how the arms dangle when it bends over. They don't even, like, retract, or there's no structure to them. They just dangle.
Over the years.
Come on.
Although the state is much smaller and more populated than famous Bigfoot hotspots in the Pacific Northwest,
These
it still
fakers are
contains
just
thousands of
ridiculous.
acres of forest, rocky hills, and secluded valleys where unusual encounters have been reported. Many of the state's sightings come from the northwestern corner of Connecticut, where
Great
long
scenery,
stretches of woodland provide plenty of places for wildlife and mystery to thrive.
Come on, let's
And I
go.
think it's safe to say that mystery is definitely thriving here in Litchfield County.
No.
Do you guys think this family really caught Bigfoot this day?
No.
The footage does look
No.
super clear and super real, and it came out before.
If you think this footage looks super real, yeah, you shouldn't be making these videos. You can clearly tell. Oh my God.
Before AI was even a thing. So let me know what you think in the comments down below.
No, thank you.
Here is a really cool new Bigfoot video that was just filmed on June 20th, 2026.
Uh-oh.
3 friends were just hanging out enjoying their night when they decided to go for a night hike. On their hike, they eventually tried to call out to Bigfoot by doing some tree knocks. Listen closely to what happens next.
Damn, that sounds way better. What?
These tree knocks and the whoops, come on now. Like, that's like beginner BS, right? I took one year when my kids were small, we went to the Smoky Mountains. We kind of went in the woods a little ways, and it's a populated area. So I started doing like a Bigfoot call because we used to watch the show Finding Bigfoot. And then, of course, somebody responds back, and they started freaking out. Bigfoot, it's real! So we have fun with those whoops and the tree knocks, because a human who's into Bigfoot's going to respond back just for the fun of it. So I don't get into the whole tree knocks and stuff.
Don't make noise. Oh! What the? Did you guys hear that? It's good. Oh.
You can tell they're just kind of messing around, having some fun, not expecting anything to actually happen. But 3 deep, quick knocks echo from the distance right after their knocks.
That didn't sound like a knock. It went doot, doot, doot. That sounded more like maybe it was an animal of some sort. Something ain't gonna knock that quick. You wouldn't think.
The knocks sound really strange, like something powerful made them. The rapidness of the knocks tells us that whatever was doing them was doing it effortlessly.
Not necessarily.
You can see the guys are trying very hard to make these loud sounds. They had to smack huge branches up against the tree to make them. So how could something be capable of making such powerful noises so quickly?
Could have been a rock falling down a
The friends
hill.
quickly grabbed all their stuff and left the area, startled by the unexpected answer.
Why the hell would you leave? Go find it.
Now obviously we'll never know for sure what was out there with them this night. We never got visual confirmation of the creature, just the odd knocking sounds.
Yeah, no, not
Could
convinced
this somehow be explained away though? Is there
Yes.
some kind of animal capable of making sounds like this?
It was my first
To
thought.
counter this, one of the most well-known...
My first thought was something focal doing it, almost like a cough of some sort or something. But I don't know what animals can produce that kind of noise, but it didn't sound like no 3 quick tree knocks. That
behaviors associated
Could be
with
wrong on that
Bigfoot
one,
is
but
this mysterious phenomenon known as wood knocking.
doesn't convince me.
Many people who claim to have encountered Bigfoot say the knocks don't sound random. Instead, they often describe them as evenly spaced, intentional, and sometimes repeated several times. Some Bigfoot researchers believe these knocks might serve several purposes. One idea them this night,
On to
we
the
may
next.
never know for sure.
Yeah, I know for sure. What's next?
Now, as you guys may know, Ohio is said to be one of the biggest Bigfoot hotspots recently. For some reason, just
I remember in like the early 80s, I used to wear an earring cross in my left ear. I'm just saying.
within this year, there have been 8 new Bigfoot sightings, 8 widely publicized Bigfoot encounters in Ohio. But there have been so many more that haven't been widely publicized as well. The total is actually believed to be somewhere around 20. Now that's just insane. But there's a new piece of video that just came out as well that has been circulating the internet lately.
Let's see this one. First off, let me go back and see how many people are in this group. That could be the first red flag.
Circulating the internet lately.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, at least 8 people in this group. And they're all just happen to be staring the same way.
The caption states, Bigfoot spotted in Ohio, April 28th. A group of hikers were walking along the lakeside path when something caught their attention. A large, dark, upright figure on the other side of the lake. With its dark coloration, it blends in very well, but it's just seen enough to tell us it's something unknown.
Why does it act like it's going to fall over forward?
The Bigfoot-like figure is looking around, focused on itself and not the hikers.
No, see, if this was really a Bigfoot and they're elusive, it's going to know the hikers are there and not be in clear sight like that. One would think.
Most people who watch the video say it doesn't look like a costume, and it doesn't look like it could be any
Why don't we have a bet? If there's 8 people there, well, 9 with the camera person, why ain't there better footage with more detail? Why does it look like a shadow? You got 9 people with phones, and you're telling me this is the best you got? Nah, come on.
identified wildlife. It looks to truly be the infamous Bigfoot.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Skeptics argue it's too good to be true, though, and bring up AI, of course. But the fact that Ohio has been such a big hotspot...
It's not too good. I mean, these movements are killing me. These movements are killing me. Again, with the head forward, the whole thing looks like it's going to fall forward.
Recently, that adds to the realness factor, too.
No, it don't. This is adding to the fake. It's like it's going to fall
Ohio
over because
really
the damn
has
suit's
always
too
been
heavy.
A supposed Sasquatch hotspot,
Come on.
but it just seems to be growing in popularity now.
Give me
They
something
surrounded
better.
by huge, tall trees on either side that stretched for miles. Well, as they slowly approached one giant tree positioned just on the side of the road, they spotted something. It looked like some kind of giant humanoid creature. So the passenger rolled their camera and the driver rolled the car closer. And this is what was revealed.
Oh my God. Come on.
Hiding.
Come on now. I mean, at least the stance and stuff looks better, but this looks more like AI. Because it's too perfect. It's too perfect. Look at that. Look how, did any of the green even move when it went by? Look at the plants beside it. They don't move. If something that big was running by those plants, they would move. The wind alone would move them. There's nothing around this thing that's moving. Come on. Convince me. Ain't doing it yet. No, that's too smooth.
Hiding behind the tree was indeed a Bigfoot-like creature.
No, it's too smooth.
It looked super strong and robust, a super muscular build. The dark ape-human hybrid begins sprinting away on 2 legs when spotted by the passing car. It turns and runs up the hill, and the drivers quickly speed away. The Sasquatch seemed to be more startled than angry, and that is a common theme in reported Bigfoot sightings.
No, why would the car... I'd be putting it in reverse, getting better shots than this grainy-ass film. Come on.
The creatures are said to be more timid usually, trying to stay hidden rather than acting aggressively. However, there are lots of encounters...
Look, I want to believe. I want to. I believe anything's possible. But come on. You gotta stop with these fake-ass fakes. Just too obvious.
People get attacked by them, so they're not always timid like that.
Too smooth, no
in one of my
plants
next
moving.
clips, I'm going to cover an instance where a Bigfoot researcher gets attacked, and it's pretty crazy, so stay tuned for that.
I want to see this one. Come on. On to the next.
But anyways, what the heck is going on in Ohio? Why is strange activity growing?
Next.
Here is another set of found photos of a man who reportedly raised a baby Bigfoot. Just like the other story, he tried to keep it all a secret and raise the baby in confidence. There are 2 separate photos that document his experiment or project. One of him holding the baby after he...
Now, photos, I can't. I'm just going to straight up say I don't believe. Because you can fake anything these days. The saying used to be, believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. Now with AI and the internet, believe nothing you hear and believe nothing you see. Until proven. So pictures
recently found it,
not going
and
to
one of him
convince me.
posing with the creature 10 years later when it was fully grown.
All right. Is there anything that stands out right off the bat to me? Getting it. If this picture's taken in the same spot, the next picture, that should be the first red flag. Why would you stand in the same exact spot X amount of years later? And will anything on the fridge change? Will anything in the background change? Because over time, things get moved around, things fall off the fridge, etc. So let's see if anything in the background stays the same in this next picture. This hole or whatever this is up here, this drape that's hanging down, or not sure what that is.
The man writes, "For 10 years, I kept the most impossible secret a person could keep. Hidden in my barn, growing from an infant no bigger than a human toddler into a 7-foot-tall creature that shouldn't exist.
Okay, so it's at least a different picture.
I'd fed it, taught it, and protected it from a world that would never understand. And then one October morning in 2005, I walked outside to find something massive standing at the edge of my property, staring at my barn with an intensity that made my blood run cold. The mother had finally come, and she wanted her child back. If these photos and stories are real, this is some of the coolest evidence ever. If you remember, I also just recently covered another story pretty similar to this, so if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. But it also hasn't come out what this man's name was or where he's from. I think he wants to keep his name and location a secret.
See, here's what I believe is happening. This is an AI picture. These are AI pictures here, clearly. These are doctored pictures somehow, and then they reverse them to make them look more grainy and more beat up. So I think these are the original pictures done with AI, and then they try to, with filters and stuff, instead of dehancing them, if you will. It says photos enhanced. I believe these are the start of it, and then they de-enhance them is what I believe. I can't believe pictures, sorry. Just cannot do it. I'm looking for AI mistakes. Like something about this finger looks off here. Why is this hand so swollen looking? This one's not. He's got like a birthmark going on here of some sort, but nothing over here. Yeah.
Good. But the photos do show his face, so maybe we'll find out. It's unknown if the photos were intentionally found or if they were leaked. Maybe his secret got out and people wanted to share it with the world. And once again, we don't know who took the pictures, but it was likely someone he trusted a lot. But what do you guys think? Counter.
It's minus 15. There's about 3 feet of snow. I just had a confrontation with 3 different Sasquatch. One of the Sasquatch has taken off into an area that I'm following right now. I'm following this trackway. I'm dog tracking it, as I call it. So there's a trackway again, and you can see I'm zooming in on it.
So he was following some Bigfoot tracks in the snow, and it led him to this area. He zooms in on some supposed Bigfoot trackways with his night vision camera. Then he pans his camera over to a pine tree, and he says there's a Bigfoot hunched over, blending in with the trees.
I don't see nothing.
It's very hard to see at first, but at the end of his clip, he shows what it looked like after and does a size comparison with himself.
Yeah.
This shows us.
I'm not even going to touch that.
Blended.
Making sure I have my focus. This is a wild animal I'm approaching out in the middle of nowhere all by myself. That's a Sasquatch. That's an 80-pound log that just took me out. From the third Sasquatch, I had no idea was there, but it was off to my left. There were 3 of them.
A gigantic log was hurled in his direction, landing right in front of him and slightly hitting him.
How do you know how much it weighed?
He picks it up and moves it away, disoriented by the whole ordeal. He recalls there were 3 Sasquatches out there this night surrounding him. The one in the front that we can see slightly, the one to the right that we can hear, and then the one more to the left that threw the log at
I'm
him.
trying to do this, puppy.
Here's his...
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this one, too.
Let's take a look at a Bigfoot trail cam image you may have seen before. But this time, along with the original photo, it's enhanced, giving us a super clear HD look for the first time. The photo was said to be taken in Florida, showing the infamous skunk ape, Florida's Bigfoot legend. So first, here's the original.
That really has the face of a gorilla. A head of a gorilla, it seems like.
It shows a humongous, upright creature in Florida's swampy backcountry.
Looks more gorilla than
It was said to be
ape
snapped specifically
and or
near the Big
Bigfoot.
Cypress region of South Florida.
What one would think one would look like
And
anyway.
here's the enhanced version.
See, that's just straight up. Yeah. If that's anything,
It's just such a cool look. One of the
gorilla.
perks of today's growing technological advancements. It looks like a gorilla almost, but it's too upright. It has human characteristics as well. Something is obviously off.
Nah, I'm not believing this one either. And I know there was a time where some of the animals got loose. I think it was in Florida. So yeah, I'm not feeling that one either. All right. What else you got?
Came across one of the most bizarre sights ever. 2 animals seemingly hanging out that definitely shouldn't be together.
Dutch Harbor. Look at this. Eagle to fox.
Somebody do something. Yeah, get a picture.
I got a video, right?
Dude, 2 predators, and they're like homies.
I got them.
They're like, I got everything in the air, you got everything on the ground.
They have to be friends. That eagle to eat that
No,
fox.
they're homies.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That's cool. But that's Alaska, so I know in Alaska the eagles are well fed, especially if they're near a resort. This looks like a resort. I got a friend whose mother used to live in Alaska before she passed away, and she would feed the eagles. So if a predator is not hungry, it's not going to just kill an animal. So it can very easily stand aside its food if it's not hungry. So I would think that this is a populated area where the eagles are definitely fed, and that's why it's next to the fox.
The witnesses are freaking out, loving every moment of this. This has to be one of the rarest duos ever. I mean, a fox and an eagle? It's like something out of a movie or cartoon or something. How is this real life? They're just sitting there on the picnic table enjoying each other's presence. This all went down in a city called Unalaska in Alaska. Man, I really want to know the story behind this one.
I can't remember what part of Alaska she's there. There was a bench made for her in dedication of her. If you know what I'm talking about, you can comment below. But there was a bench made dedicated to her right on the water. I believe right near where she lived. And a friend of mine who lives here in St. Louis, that was his mom. She used to do rodeo horses also. But she was known as I think the Eagle Lady, they called her. And she always fed the eagles. So that's why you wouldn't see it just killing an animal for the sake of killing the animal. They only kill to survive. So
Like, how the heck did they just end up sitting on a picnic table together? How did this encounter take place?
they're used to each other in the area. The fox probably eats some of the same food that is fed to the eagle. And so if they all eat together, then they're going to become better friends. It's probably the kind of, I've never been to Alaska yet. I'd love to go sometime, but that would be my guess for the little bit of knowledge that I know about Alaska and the eagles. So, all right. Well, nothing in that one convinced me. So hopefully I'll find something better next time. Then maybe one day I'll go out and do some hunting myself, because I'm not going to be one to fake any crap, because I and I'm always going to be skeptical and try to figure out what is what. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later.